Imagine a place so dynamic, it has since witnessed nearly 3 eras of different racial diversity, from a time where urbanized Africans decided to settle here to get a feel of the Nairobi life, to an era where the colonial government decided to push away the Africans to pave way for an influx of the Asian community living in the country, to what we see now, a bustling metropolis rich with both ethnic, racial and economic diversity. The story of Pangani Estate begins now.
Excuse me, my friend, can we please compromise? No, it's not a matter of kuja. What kuja? Why can't you just reverse? What a stubborn man. 15 minutes. पंद्रह मिनट हो गया उसके पीछे. 15 minutes we've been. You see, this is, you have seen what it is. If you come here at night, you just come here. I think I will even pay for your Uber
At night,
for you to come and have a look at this scenario here. You would be very shocked.
We are at the epicenter of the Pangani shopping center.
These guys have gone out. They've gone somewhere. How do we pass now? They've gone out. Yeah, where's this picky guy?
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, this is what it is.
And it's during the day, so
yeah,
I can
now
imagine
in the evening what happens here. This is the chief's office.
Oh, okay.
And apparently everything around here happens around the chief office.
Just near the chief's
Yeah, yeah.
It's from this place that the pulse of the entire estate emanates.
Come on, don't be on the phone now, but look.
Shabir Alibai has lived and worked here for many years. He tells me the shopping center is usually a gridlock, especially on the weekends when hundreds of revelers descend on the center to make merry, drink up, and engage in the estate's most favorite form of social activity, chewing, a special kind of cat known as mogoka. For the lovers of cat, popularly known as Mira, then the Pangani shopping center may well be heaven on earth. It's barely 5 p.m. and the center is already flooding with hundreds of people seeking to either trade in or consume that particular product, much sometimes to the displeasure of some of the residents here. So Mira chewing goes on here regardless of the time of the day?
Regardless of the time of...
It's been a daytime nightmare for Shabir, who has to navigate the crowded roadways just to get to his shop. Everyone here is busy and every corner has a mogoka joint where people gather to chew the product as a leisure. But what is pain for Shabir is pleasure for Stephen Kamande.
Nickname yangu ni Monyui, yani Mokundi, na mimi hufanya kazi ya jaba. Mokundi na maisha ni? Si in the same Monyui. More drinker. Mimi hufanya kazi ya jaba hapa Pangani. Na sasa kitu tunadu sasa hii tuna sanif jaba. Hii ni kama ndio source yetu ya income. Hatuna job zingine tunaweza do. Na hapa ndio tunakulanga kila siku yetu.
More drinker, as he calls himself, gathers with his friends every day to sell the product to a thirsty audience who drive from far and wide just to get a taste of the Pangani delight. The mogoka sold in Pangani, I'm told, is the best I can find in the whole of Nairobi. This center repackages the mogoka leaves into bags sold elsewhere for 100 shillings, but in Pangani it will cost you 200. The special products in Pangani have been named the digital mogoka. That's because traders of the product like Steven and his crew dedicate hours to ensure their clientele are satisfied.
Ni venye Pangani tunapeana miraa safi, kwa sababu ukiangalia kama places zingine miraa ina unapewa tu venye utapewa tu, lakini hapa tunajaribu kusafisha miraa na treat customer venye anafaa. Wako na baka na ample parking, na wanda wanakuja wengi huku.
And indeed, they come in their numbers. Frederick Nyaga here, for instance, has come all the way from Ngara to get the digital high.
Kameiva. Ulianza kukula mogoka lini? Weni kama hata naona ziko kwa mfuko. Zingine ulianza hii safari lini?
Ngoja mogoka kule mbele bwana. Hiyo ni ndio chakula chetu, ndio si ulima. Ndio mafuno yetu. Mimi nilikuwa primary. Class 7 hivi nilikuwa najivichanga, nilikuwa chuo na toroka weekend. Kichaka chini ya maji huko madhia sijue. Lakini kufika form 4 ikabidi sasa hizi vicha tena bwana. Mzee alikuwa rafu ungepatikana ingekuwa mbaya.
Whenever they finish a break, they are getting exposed to all this mirror situation here.
But for Shabir, the excitement about the product is meaningless to him if it affects him from conducting his business effectively.
In the evening, by any chance, you park here, it'll be impossible for you to leave. Because people... People block your car. And the gentleman suddenly left the car and going to choose somewhere else or do some social activity, and then you can't remove your car.
Then it appears like this Pangani shopping center has a very active social life, especially in the evening.
Yes, it has, but it has its negative aspects as well. Not a very healthy social life.
Hapana, si ati hivyo. Ujui mtu venye amekuja kuchonga, ujui ama ni kazi yake bado anaendelea hapo. Wengine wako kazi pia, hata ukiona kwa hizi magari. Na bado si ati ni watu lezi ati wako hapa ati wanauza miraa. Tuwezi fanana. Unajua hii ni stimulant, inajaribu na kuchangamsha. Umechapa raundi hivi unaenda unapata kitu.
Hii ni traditional herb. Ni kama ndawa. Vile unajua ndawa zote zinanunua chemist zote utengenezwa kutoka kwa miti. Itakuwa ni dawa hiyo. Malaria hivi, mataifa za tumbo, hawezi kushika sana ukiwa na kula mogoka. Tena hii si kama pombe. Ulevi yake ni kiasi tu.
Steven has been in the trade 6 years and says though the profits may be coming, it's never easy keeping the boat afloat.
Ni ngumu, inahitaji patience sana. Because leo unaweza make faida, kesho upate hasara. Mara umechoma. Kama sasa hivi yenye miraa imepanda, unakosa na baka na customer ukiwatisha do.
The thriving success of Pangani's popular product may be partly due to its ever-loyal customer base, but also largely based on the estate's close proximity to the Nairobi Central Business District. Nearly 60% of the estate's establishments comprise of commercial businesses. Samira Shahid has been running this cosmetic shop for 30 years now. If you want to know the metamorphosis Pangani has undergone, she may be the perfect person to ask.
Pangani 30 years ago ilikuwa vipi? Tofauti ni
alikuwa mzuri sana. Alikuwa kimya hapo, hakuna cha hiyo miraa, hakuna pombe wala nini. Sasa siku hizi huwezi kulala pia. Hapo nasikia watu wana complain hawalali usiku. Makelele za tape, radio, hao ndio watu hawalali.
Back then, Samira was a young girl trying to make ends meet. Now she's a grown woman maintaining a business reputation that sees streams of customers flock her shop even during our interview. We proceed with our tour of the area with Shabir. The commercial hub that is Pangani has brought with it its fair share of discomforts.
We have a public toilet here, but still people are urinating all over the place, like near my shop.
I can
Where the stench you see, yes, exactly. And I'm trying to do something very serious. I already told you the MCA came, nothing materialized, but I'm still working on it. This road was developed to connect to Juja Road, but it was abandoned. No culverts were ever made.
The road that we are on.
The road we are, no culverts are ever made, and you do not have entries into your individual shop, because that is my shop from the back.
The back.
Now, if you see my shop at the back, you see the same thing. The garage is have taken over. The road was never completed. All right, this is no access to my shop, and this become a complete open air garage.
Open air garage.
Open air garage. And why this project was not completed is something nobody can reply to, as to why the culverts were never put. If the culverts were put, it would have deterred all this nonsense.
Because of its close proximity to the Nairobi city center, Pangani's house and land rates are among the highest in Nairobi. You may have to part with at least 22,000 shillings to secure a one-bedroom apartment in the area for rent. Despite that, getting a vacant house in the estate may still be a tall order.
Kila mtu anajua Pangani Kenya hii. Ukisema Pangani, sana sana tunasema unaishi wapi Pangani, karibu na wapi police station. Hiyo ndio inajulikana sana. Pangani police station inajulikana Kenya nzima. Siku hizi watu wanatumia mobile tu Pangani ni wapi, na huwezi potea. Hapa unapatikana kila kitu, ma shopping centers zimejengwa hapa na vitu ya chakula, mahoteli.
From its commercial viability and social indulgence, on the second part of the show, we trace the roots of the genesis of an estate that dates back from as far as 1899.
Niliingia hapa kama niko msichana. Sasa mimi nimezeeka.
We were brought up like family. Pangani has become family to us.
Now it is only, I think, 10% we Asians are here, and the rest is 90% African, yes.